Hey guys, it is the 6th of December. Beer number 6 is the White Bay Lager from Sydney. I am not a lager fan. There are, as Linton said in one of his earlier videos, basically two general types of yeast. Whilst there is a million varieties, there's ale yeast and there's lager yeast. Lager yeast is traditionally done cold and sits at the bottom. Ale yeast is hot, done at the top. If you take a lager yeast and you brew it hot, you end up with a Pilsner which tastes like arse. I mean, it is different. It throws off all sorts of flavors and stuff. This is a traditional lager from what I can see, although they are claiming that it boasts flavors of soft minerality, fresh sourdough, with a touch of lemony, citrusy zest thanks to Tet Nang hops, which sounds very fancy for a lager. Lagering is a process. You brew it with a lager yeast and then you leave it in the bottle to age, and there's a whole thing. Ales, with a good one, like Norwegian style, you can get that thing out in like 3 days. Lagering is like a month. It's 1.3%. It is 4.7 ABV. It is a small 355ml can, shrinkflation. It is going to taste awesome. Let's sell this thing. It has been vibrating in my bag on the way home. So, here is another thing that you can tell is a lager. It is incredibly see-through. It is just translucent. You can see me through the beer. Very effervescent. So it's got this smell. And this is one of the things I often complain about with the lager. They have this almost metallic smell to them because they use a preservative to lock the flavor in. And most people, 99% of people can't taste it. So your 99% of people who are knocking off your Carlton Draft or your 4X Gold or your Great Northern, they can't taste what I can smell. Not a superpower, actually disappointing. It's incredibly liquid. It is almost tart to the tongue. It would be refreshing on a hot day. And I wouldn't want to drink a lot of it because after 6 of these, you're going to find yourself desperate for water, which is never a good sign with beer. I can taste malt. I can taste a tiny amount of hops, but not much. All in all, not for me. It's for people who like their alcohol cheap and in large volume. Cheers.